late.
It's late. We in the kitchen. On the kitchen. What you call it? The Kitchen Chronicles?
Yeah, Kitchen Chronicles.
Kitchen Chronicles.
LL&R.
LL&R. You know how
Chronicles.
we do. You know.
Almost midnight.
Almost midnight. Need to be sleep.
But I guess we was thinking about you. He was.
I was missing the people.
Yeah.
I just had a question. You know, spouses. You know, or people in relationships. Do you guys have pillow talk? Do you have pillow talk? I just want to know. Is the talking of the pillow happening? Because it's very important. You know, we have pillow talk, man, where we just kind of, you know, talk about our day, talk about, you know, things that you know, we dreamt about, you know, some visions. I mean, anything that God spoke to us, you know, if we getting on each other's nerves about something, or I don't like the way you did this, I don't like the way you do that. Have you had pillow talk? Because pillow talk is definitely important. It strengthens the relationship. It definitely helps you grow. You know, sometimes when you wake up or when you sleeping, you know, you have so many things that you think about mentally. You know, and and what other safe places to talk to your spouse while y'all laying in the bed? Sometimes your breath may be a little tart, but that's okay. Y'all been in this thing till death do us part. So, it's just one of those things where I think is very important, and we've talked about, you know, in our videos about communication and being upfront, transparency, and all that good stuff. But sometimes, you know, for us, like, again, we had talked this morning, like 4:36 in the morning, and we were and we were just literally, you know, talking about our goals and visions and where we want to go in business and you know, the things that we kind of want to do to have financial freedom again, and or continue financial freedom and just career freedom, period. You know,
Right.
so those are one of the things I just want to know. Are you having pillow talk? Because it's very important. Do you have anything to say, Maestro?
No, this meeting is a surprise to me. I didn't know we was having this at 11:30 at night. So
sometimes you just gotta get the people involved.
Yes, into our day. But what? So we're talking about pillow talk, and do we have pillow talk? Yes, we have pillow talk. Like you said the other day, we had pillow talk at 4. Was it 4 something in the morning?
That was today.
That was today.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It was early, but surprisingly, I'm not sleepy. But 4 o'clock this morning, talking about goals, ambitions, career freedom. That's for sure. And I don't know. Like it's been.
See, let me tell you something.
Grand,
let me tell you something, people.
Tell them.
She ain't ready.
I ain't ready.
Because you got to be ready to do a video at any given time of the day. It got to be ready. You see, you know.
At least give me the topic before we get on camera. So now I'm like,
you gotta be quick with yours. You gotta be quick with yours.
Okay.
So anyway, like I was
quicker, energized.
Like I was saying, I want to ask y'all: do you have pillow talk? Maybe we could have had an argument, right? And we try not to go to sleep angry, you know, but it has happened. Mm-hmm. But again, we have pillow talk, so we can wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever time it is. And she can say, I didn't like that. And then after that happens, you make happy time, you know? But
what?
You make happy time after pillow talk. Especially after an argument.
Well, yeah, because prior to pillow talk, it might have been no talking at all.
Yeah, it might have been keep your leg on your side, don't let your feet touch me, don't none of that.
It was definitely probably that.
Yeah. I mean, not this time, but I'm just saying.
In the past.
In previous stuff. Yeah.
Situations, that is what we have been through.
For sure.
And yeah, pillow talk does resolve it once you get over your pride and want to open up and resolve it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what holds it down, the argument down the longest. It's just pride and like, I'm right, and there's no change in my mind. But then I love you too much to like let it last
Right.
forever.
But
I miss you.
But honestly, okay, let me say this. It has to be like a huge argument for us to go to bed like that and not either laugh maybe 10 minutes later or something like that, like that was stupid, or
or me mess with you. Get over it.
Yeah, right. So it definitely has to be something that is definitely huge as far as argument wise go. But
I agree.
But I think it's important. It's just another form of communication when you're talking. Like, I mean, usually in the summertime we'll have some pillow talk and just eat some watermelon, or have some pillow talk and have some Jello or something. You know,
that's our beginning thing.
And I think sometimes, no, I don't think we need to either get back to that or figure another way or method, you know, because one, you always have to continue to spice it up. I'll never stop saying that in any of my videos. You have to make sure you continue to switch things up, keep things fresh.
So switch up our pillow talk, like how we,
or even I mean, because like the watermelon and the Jello was a comfort for us, right?
Or a distraction to when you talk. So you like eating and then like you talking, and so you got something else to kind of distract.
That's true too.
Never thought of it like that, but as a distraction to what conversation you're really having,
right?
Even though it's a serious conversation,
right?
You know, I'm eating.
Well, I wouldn't call it a distraction though, because we got, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that, you know, we were able to get our points across. We were able to, you know, eat, but still have the positive conversation, whether it was difficult or not. I believe, but I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it still was successful in the end.
Yeah, that's what that.
Yeah, that's like when I used to be like, if you arguing or something, you go outside and you be like, well, let's shoot hoops, and then that'll be something we could do while we have like a conversation about what was going on. So I was saying it's like some type of distraction.
Okay.
Even though we still talking, like it's just kind of got my mind on something else. I can't like laser focus on all of my energy either being upset or whatever, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But check this out. Do you have pillow talk? It's important.
That's his pillow talk voice.
Nah, girl, this is my pillow talk voice right here. Nah, swear. But real talk though, man. Hey, like it's I can't reiterate enough important. Please, and talk to your significant other, spouse. Please communicate. If it's difficult, you know, at that time, if that person don't receive something real well, write it down on a piece of paper. Send them a text. Write them a letter. Do something. Just kind of do something to be able to. Because sometimes, I'll just speak from a man's perspective. Sometimes, you know, and this ain't no disrespect, but sometimes a woman don't know how to approach a man when they're angry or when they're they have something a point they want to get across, you know, because sometimes it can come off as, you know, like real petty
or harsh.
Yeah, I'll leave
say me, because maybe not all women, but because that gives me.
That's true. True. I can only
What you said was a great suggestion of like write a letter. A text message can always be, well, I guess a letter can be too, but you can kind of take it out of context.
Right.
But at least if I write a letter, it's almost like the white flag.
Yeah, like I surrender type.
Yeah, and I still want to just talk, and now you might be able to get a better understanding, and I might be able to present it gentler. Is that a word? Gentler.
It is today.
Gently.
Yeah. It is today.
It's too late. I can't think of my words. might be able to present it better.
Yeah.
If I write it in a letter,
Yeah.
which will be something new, and you'll be like, "Oh, wrote a letter," and you'll be more apt to listen and read and try to get an understanding.
For sure.
I might throw that on you one day. I like that, and you can write me a letter too. I like that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I always write you letters.
In the card.
Yeah.
No, I want like a letter,
You wanna-
like, and then you can mail it and then send it and come to the house, and then I can open it up and read it and be like, "Babe, send me a letter."
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna mail you a letter. We got stamps right there in the drawer.
Nah, don't mail me no letter.
No, babe, that'd be sweet.
Okay. Oh yeah, you go, girl. But she's not sweet. No, I'm just playing.
I have sweet moments,
Yes, you do.
and I'm growing to be sweeter.
Absolutely.
That's why you got to be patient with your spouse. Because I was something else in the beginning.
Whew.
And I got still bits and pieces of it. But you gotta be patient with your spouse and understand that you might be immature. But then when you grow and you grow up and you hopefully grow up out of that stuff. And then if he would have left me, he would have missed out on a grand old woman. Here, that's what y'all's being extra. But if you wouldn't have been patient, let's say if you was immature and then you really didn't love me like you do, then you wouldn't have been able to deal with all that. And you would have been more apt to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
And be like, she too hard. She not loving. Like, she don't know how to show affection. Like, it was a lot of desires of yours that I didn't meet in the beginning because I didn't know how. Your requests were just like over the top for me. And I was like, what is he requesting? You know what I'm saying? Right. So being patient with me mattered. I don't know where this conversation just went. But from pillow talk to
the question is, do you have pillow talk? See, this is bringing out stuff we didn't even.
But we would have been in the bed talking about this.
It don't matter.
So this is great at the kitchen table.
Pillow talk.
This is something we would have talked about in the bed. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So my question is, do you have pillow talk? Very white. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, and I will definitely say. Your approach to me a lot of times and even a little bit now sometimes can come off a little offensive because you, like you said, you can be and sometimes I have to look at you like is my name Kobe, Amari, Anthony, Dorian, Elijah? No, we not gonna talk like that to me, but and that's where sometimes, I have to then too also be receptive of what you're saying and not so much be on a defensive, knowing who you are and knowing how you approach certain things. So I have to be mindful of that, especially now, so that's one thing I think I could definitely work on. Even when you're going, rah, 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 I need to just kind of, sometimes, I want to match your rah, 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 and I had to up you one or two, but I try not to do that. You know what I'm saying?
You do well at not doing that, in all honesty. And I think that might be why I'm not giving away my secret.
Well, I'm just saying. When you run around here trying to be Sarabi from the Lion King, when you run around here trying to be her, bite people's head off, and that's another thing. Like when the moment is heightened, I will say this: when the moment is heightened, when it's at its height, sometimes. Or I'll say women or honey, if you because sometimes I need a moment. So I won't blow up out of your reaction and out of your blow up. But sometimes you press the issue like, no, we gonna talk about this, right? And I'm like, no, we're not. I'm really not even mad. But you telling me I'm mad. You're making me mad by trying to press the issue. So give your spouse a moment. Like, give me a moment if, and you've been doing you've done pretty good with that, especially on our last walk. We had a pretty heated conversation when we were walking the trail.
Yeah. And I let you.
And you let me be.
Let you go.
You let me be.
I
was so happy for that. You know, and when
I was P.O. the whole time.
I can tell because
I kept my little mouth shut and let you let you listen, and
you went silent mode.
But in my brain,
I knew.
My brain was telling me everything it wanted to say.
I knew a whole bunch of stuff that was going on in that brain. But I was proud she let me have my moment. And the crazy thing is though, once I was out of thought process and all that stuff, I answered your question happily. And, you know, we went on about our business. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess I don't like it like that. I don't like to wait. That's like when you call me and be like, boy, I got something to tell you. I'll tell you when you get home. Tell me now. Like, why tell me when you get home? If we're going to start a conversation, let's finish the conversation. I hate when you do that. I'll tell you when you get home. I'll be like, no. Tell me now. You just want the juice. Absolutely. Tell me now.
Nope.
Don't let me wait all the way through rush hour traffic, all the way home. And then when I get there, I'm like, hey, so what you going to talk about? Oh, I forgot. What? It's not important. It's all right. No, we getting this. We having the rest of this conversation. You're going to talk to me about something.
Right.
So do you have pillow talk?
Sometimes I forget. But nah, man, we just wanted to come in and just kind of have a little short video and just kind of talk about pillow talk and how important it is to continue to be upfront, transparent with your spouse. And I listen, this is something that, you know, when sensitive topics and all that stuff come up, I will always admit, you know, that I was not, have not, and always been perfect in our relationship. I'm definitely continue to grow daily. I'm learning, you know, when this thing started, I never knew how to be a husband. I never knew. I mean, I had been a player, you know, had all my life, you know, and that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? And for me to continue to grow in the role and the capacity that we're in now together, you know, again, made mistakes along the way. However, you know, I mean, even during, you know, just doing dumb stuff, you know, so learn from it. You
can be forgiving too.
Oh, absolutely.
You need to be forgiving.
That's one thing and that's another video that we're gonna do, and we're gonna talk about forgiveness and all that good stuff. But you know, it's definitely important to learn and grow from your mistakes, because if you don't, you're gonna keep making the same dumb mistakes, and then there's gonna be irreconcilable differences. Did I say that? What I supposed to say? What is it?
Don't ask me.
What is it?
No,
reconcilable differences? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I said don't ask me, and I still try to finish your sentence.
Yeah. So you know you.
It's too late to be
don't
using
judge
big
me.
words.
Right. What I say? But definitely, you know, even if somebody messes up, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, look at the bigger picture. Look at the what your relationship and marriage and everything was founded upon. You know, so. But with that being said, man, we appreciate you. Like, share, comment, and you know, if you have any questions of us, you know, shoot us an email. Shoot us a, what's that called? Comments. Dang, I'm sleepy. All right, yeah. So
we got a new outro too. Go ahead and say it, babe. Do you remember?
I know.
Okay. Ready? Yep. And go.
We learn from each other. We definitely love each other. And guess what we do? Reflect on it all. So that's the learn, love, and reflect. So we want to say thank you. Come into our space. Come into our life. And we'll get back with you as soon as possible. Love you. Peace.
Bye.